Hey, Decide Your Destiny crew, Carl Spirides here. Thanks for joining me for another Decide Your Destiny Daily Dose. Today I've got Dev Singh with me. Say hi to the folks, Dev.
Hi guys.
Awesome being having a good chat with Dev and talking about destiny. And he mentioned another thing to think about with destiny. I just wanted you to share that sentence with me again. It was a killer sentence.
I think the bigger question is when we say decide your destiny or decide destiny, is it decided or it's decide? So and when we talk about our pathways from starting when we are born and what we become and before we die, whole of our life is like those dots. You remember when in the old school when you have newspapers we had those games,
yes,
and we just connect those dots, and when we connect the dots eventually it becomes a good picture in the end, and we don't know what the picture is. So it is decided destiny, which I feel is that all those decisions we make across a lifetime are those dots. So for example, you have a decision to make whether should I go here or go there, is that single dot. So every dot is a parking spot where you think and park yourself and think about the future and take a decision, and that turns to the next dot. And then you connect everything, and by the time you are end of your life, you see whole of your life turns into a pretty picture. You can connect the dots. That's what we say. You're connecting the dots and they are connected. And you have connected those dots across your life.
And you can only connect the dots by looking back.
Very much.
Which is the interesting part of it all. And we're also talking about, I love it, is your destiny decided for you, or are you deciding your destiny? And are you is your awareness there where you can look at the dots and go, am I going to join them this way, or am I going to join them that way, or how did I join them? How did I get to this point in my life? Oh, I joined them the wrong way. Let me turn back. I think another thing we were talking about also was pseudo spirituality, and I think it's quite interesting when you've got the situation where part of you wants to be deeply spiritual or pseudo anything. You want to go to your roots. You want to express who you truly are. But this other part of you has this self-insecurity, and you're not following through on it, isn't it? It's kind of this complication, the inner complication.
And the core value of any form of spirituality you may believe in. There are so many forms of spirituality. The core value here is you have to be connected with yourself first, and before you start talking about it. So when people start talking about it before they get connected with themselves, that's when pseudo spirituality comes out. That's when you're using the right words or the right lingo, or people may call it mumbo jumbo, jargons, or the mumbo jumbo, or yappity yap. Or yappity yap.
We got a dictionary book full of words for them.
And that's when, I think when you are connected with yourself, it'll reflect that you are a spiritual being. And in the work environment, in the current world, the way we are working, it's so fast paced. If you are not connected with yourself, you will fall flat. You will stress out. You have high anxiety. To survive the work-life balance, or to survive the work/life/work, you have to be connected with yourself. If you don't know what you are in, you will not be able to survive it.
Exactly. That's a huge core message, and a huge thing to think about when you're going out and you're going, what are my priorities of the week? What are my priorities of the day? What are the important things I need to be focusing on? One of the most important things you need to be focused on off the bat is, am I connected with myself? Before I do this deal, before I sign over this contract, am I connected with myself?
Very much.
So anyway, guys, there was a lot there in that one. I'm going to get you to come over here just because my arm was getting a little bit tired there. Got to work on the arms, Dev. Sorry, mate.
No worries.
There's a lot there, and I really appreciate you.
Thank you.
I appreciate you as a human, and I appreciate the connection that we've had. And I think we both also have this other part to us where we really want to suss who we're talking to, or suss the how genuine the person is. And you can kind of tell just in a few sentences. And if you work on kind of your awareness and being fully present, heart, mind, spirit in the conversation, you can kind of get a gauge straight off the bat of this person is saying they're this, but they're not really this.
You're right.
And you want to connect with more people that are in alignment, or at least move into alignment, because we're here for all sorts of people. But if they're totally out of whack and they're just, God helps those who can help themselves. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Anyway, thanks Dev for being on.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it. And as always, guys, remember, give us a comment down below. Let us know some of the takeaways that you had from this Decide Your Destiny. Share it around if you know anyone who is maybe dealing with trying to find someone who's genuine, or trying to find the right people to connect with. This might be a good reminder. And as always, decide your destiny. Cheers. Holy crap, my arm is a little bit...